This is the stuff that I had to play when I was a kid. I want to show all of you guys this stuff. This is going to be the first one I'm going to go over, the original Nintendo Game Boy, so you can see what we actually had to play with. It's very primitive compared to what we have nowadays. I'm not sure what's wrong with this system, but it doesn't work with the batteries, so I have to use the AC adapter. Turn it on. Actually, there's one system missing before this one. It was the Game Boy Pocket, which was pretty much exactly the same as this thing, but it was just like the one I just showed you, the original Game Boy. It had the same kind of graphics. It was just a slimmer design. And this system here was the first one to have a full color screen. But the screen doesn't light up in the dark. This system runs on 2 AA batteries. The other system runs on 4 AA batteries. So this one has the same exact graphics as the previous system, but the only difference is the screen is color. The next system I'm going to show you, the Game Boy Advance SP, was the first one to incorporate a built-in light so you could actually play it in the dark. all you people nowadays, you might be so young that you don't realize that years ago we couldn't play our games in the dark. So they took it one step further with this. And the previous model I showed you, the Game Boy Color, they actually came out with a model in between that one and this one here, which was the Game Boy Advance. It was a wide handheld device. You can look it up online and see pictures of it. It's a pretty cool device. Has the same graphics as this system does, which are better than the Game Boy Color. But the Game Boy Advance the screen didn't light up in the dark. So I can turn this light off now. Let me turn the system on. Well, Pretty cool system, huh? And it opens up and closes, kind of like a flip phone. Cool thing about this, not sure if it's going to show on the camera, right below where it says Game Boy Advance SP, this thing came out in 2002. So it's about 18 years old now. And in here is a rechargeable lithium-ion battery. And get this, the battery in here is original from 2002, and it still works perfectly fine. So lithium batteries can last a long time, as long as you don't put them through their maximum cycles. Going to show you the final system here. This is the Nintendo DS. No more Game Boy name. Pretty much the same thing, and from what I know, this system has the same kind of graphics that the Nintendo 64 does, but it's handheld. And it has dual screens, which is pretty cool. The bottom screen, this screen is touchscreen. The top screen is not touchscreen. They're both color and they both light up, so you can see them in the dark. And it lets you pick between an old Game Boy Advance and a Game Boy game, or you can play a Nintendo DS version game. Crash Bandicoot. See, it's an old Game Boy Advance game. Game Boy Advance SP as well could play the older games. Actually, you know what? I'm not sure, but this system might actually not be able to play the original Game Boy games. It might only be able to play these. I don't remember. I know this system here, the color. Actually, no, the color can only play the old Game Boy games. The Nintendo DS game, it looks like a kind of like an SD card. I got a 007 game here, GoldenEye, which it's lame because it's nothing like the N64 version. I was hoping it would have been. There must have been some copyright issues. That's probably why they had to remake the game, and they used the guy Daniel Craig instead of Pierce Brosnan as 007 in the game, which is even lamer. So you push the power button to turn it on. This system also has a lithium-ion battery. It was replaced once because my sister used to use this when she was younger, before she got her 3DS. I'm not going to show that in this video because I'm only showing systems that I had growing up. They didn't have a 3DS when I was a kid. I was actually a teenager when they came out with this system. I think I got this thing in 2005 for like 150 bucks. So it's still pretty old. So that's not bad. In like 16 years, the battery's been changed once. It's a lot better than a cell phone, which is like every couple of years the battery's shot. So actually, yeah, it has like a little clock thing here. You can see the date, and actually, what the crazy thing is, since I've had this thing, I think since I changed the battery in it, actually, it's been keeping the correct time and date. I've never had to check the time. The time's a little ahead because of the time change, so it's actually an hour ahead right now. The time's not correct, but the date's correct. It's still the 25th. It's Christmas. It's gonna be Christmas Day for another hour. Down here in the bottom screen, you can see it says GoldenEye 007. They had this picture chat thing. You could talk to people that were close to you that had the same system. I was never able to find anybody though that was close that had it. I forgot what that is. Then this, you can play the Game Boy Advance game that's in there, which is Crash Bandicoot. Let me look at it for a second and see what it does. Yep, there's chat rooms here, but there was never anybody in this. Maybe I was using it wrong, I don't know. Oh, that's weird. I have to turn the game off to get out of that thing. So now I'm going to start the 007 game so you can get a look at the graphics. And the way this game works too, I lost the stylus, I gotta find it. You have to use the stylus and move it on the screen. It helps the character to turn left and right. Oh, I didn't do it in time.
Bond to MI6. What happened, Bond? Are you all right? What do you need? I need a plane. I'm going to Africa.
MI6 to Bond. Good morning, 007. Following up on the picture you sent, we've learned that Pan-African Power has recently completed a clean energy facility in a protected area of northwest Nigeria.
From the satellite shot, nothing appears to be amiss. We're downloading the coordinates now. I'll send the blueprints and floor plans as soon as we receive them. Keep us appraised of your progress, 007. MI6 out. Bond to MI6. I'm 10 minutes away from the target. Copy, 007.
If you're still here, I know that we've had a really hard time this year, so I've decided to give away one of these guys. Now obviously not this thing because I don't want to risk it getting lost in the mail. So what I'm going to do is, this is going to be only for a few days after I release the video. So the video is going to be released on Tuesday. The contest will go on from December 29th until December 31st. The winner will be the first person to leave a comment for this video. If you leave a comment after the dates I mentioned, then the contest will be over and there will be no more winner. And what I need you to do is post your email address and make sure that you have PayPal so I can send you the money to your PayPal account. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell, and if you have any suggestions for future videos, leave a comment.